Wow. Do you see this? I mean, wow. I mean, when you've been in a place for 4 years, it doesn't feel like you've been here that long, you know? I mean, time just runs away from you. I mean, 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna be graduating. I'm gonna be walking up on that stage. And I'll finally have my bachelor's I've been working so hard for. And that's the very reason why I said I'd make this video. For some reason, the time of graduation, people want to listen to you. They think you've learned something and they want to hear what you have to say. Which I hope I've learned something. I paid enough money to. For those of you who know that I love to write. And being a writer and author, I love stories. And I want to use this theme of story to talk about just a few of the things I've learned in my time here at Harding University. The force is this, that stories are powerful. That stories have the capability of changing lives, of impacting the world. But a story only has power if it's shared. For if a story is kept to oneself, it's meaningless. Therefore, I encourage you to share your stories. And it's that very reason I want to share just a little bit of mine. For you see, 4 years ago, I did not want to come to Searcy, Arkansas. I did not want to come to Harding University. I was going to stay in my little town Neosho, go to a nearby university, get my degree in English, and stay home and comfortable and write my books, and that was that. And then God came and screwed it up. For you see, God has a sense of humor. And His wish isn't for His people to be comfortable. His wish is for people to make a difference. And I mean, with that said, He blasted me out of my comfort zone. For I had this feeling that I was supposed to come here. But I was not happy. Oh no. I mean, when I want something, I want it my way. It was a humbling experience. But back then, if you could compare me to one character in the Bible, it would have to be Jonah. For God came to His prophet Jonah and told him to go to Nineveh, to go to these people who are raping, who are killing the Israelites, who were not nice. And He told them to go to them and to deliver a message of salvation so that they may be saved. But Jonah did not want to be a part of that, and so he ran away as far as he could. And like Jonah, I tried to run away. I mean, physically, I came to Harding. But I began not all in. I was just going to skim by, get my degree, and go home. But when you fight against God, you lose. And I'm glad that my plans didn't work out. For what I got in me torn is so much better. For you see, another thing about a story is that it's amazing listening and hearing the stories of others. And that's what I got to do with so many of you. That I got to experience going to a motocross racing track for the first time, getting to see a friend do something that he enjoyed, and feeling what it's like to be thrown off a bike. I was introduced into the world of geocaching, what it's like to go hunting around for clues and finding objects hidden in places that we're around every day, but we want to know that are there. That I got my tail whipped in bowling by a friend who enjoys it and is good at it. Getting to see him bloom in the talent that he's been given. I've got to see and experience so many things. To see what it's like to be you. To see what you're good at. What you like, what you dislike, what you're afraid of. What it's like to be afraid of spiders or horses or clowns or Sasquatch. And for that, I want to say thank you. For know it or not, Neosho, Sorcy, Iberia, Rala, Licking, and so many others, you have made an impact on my life. And Sorcy, Sorcy. That's one of the reasons that this is a bittersweet moment. I mean, I'm excited. I'm about to begin a new adventure that after so long and a lot of hard work, I'll be finally graduating. But I also know what I'll be leaving behind. I mean, looking back, besides a lot of the biblical stuff that I've been able to use and that I've been grown from, I'll remember the times that I gave and received bruises from fighting with lightsabers, of making Sonic runs or going to Waffle House, of making jokes of what it's like to be in Texas. And getting to share in some of your struggles, to laugh with you, to cry with you. And all these moments are beautiful. I mean, I feel like I've just opened a treasure trove. I found all these gleaming pearls that I get to keep. And for that I say thank you. Another thing about a story is a story is made out of chapters. And some chapters are better than others. That you can read them again and again and again and again and again. But if you continue to read the same chapter, no matter how good it is, you never get to the end of the story. Right now, I'm putting the last commas, ending the last sentences with periods. And it's difficult. I mean, Harding's been a roller coaster of emotions. But it's been a good chapter of my life. And it's so hard to end it. All that to say is, I'm excited for what is to come. But just because one chapter is ending doesn't mean it was any less important than those that come after it. Doesn't mean it was any less impactful. Doesn't mean the characters in that chapter. Doesn't mean that you are any less important than those who I get to be with. I hope you all know that I love each and every one of you. And it's because of each of you that I can wear this. For you see, if a story only has one character, it's either a really short story, a really good story, or it's a lonely one. For many of the best epics have more than one character. And they'll all be the one walking on that stage in 2.5 weeks wearing this. I'm thankful that I get to represent each and every one of you. For you see, who I am today is because of the impact that each and every one of you have had on my life. That I would not be the Logan Stark that I am today without getting to know each and every one of you. For you all have made an impact on my life. Every character needs a mentor to train them. Needs friends and needs companions to give him encouragement. Needs a fellowship if he is not to be lost in this world. stories. Yeah. Stories are powerful tools, but they mean nothing if they are kept to oneself. Therefore, I encourage you to share your story. It's amazing getting to be involved in the stories of others. And every story is made out of chapters. Therefore, I ask you, are you willing to move on to the next one? I'm proud to be a Harding graduate of the year of 2017. And it is only possible because of you. For that, I say thank you.